Tell us a little bit about what this book is about.
It's basically, the outline is a stinker dies.
A stinker dies.
A stinker dies. There's a guy who has been really active in the climate change denial back in the Bush-Cheney era, and it's the last night of his life.
Yeah.
So, you know, hilarity ensues.
And you empathize. You show some empathy for this oil tycoon.
Yeah.
Is this really the time for that, George?
Yeah, it's always the time. No, I mean, when you're narrating somebody from inside his head, you find out that empathy is kind of, or maybe not empathy, but kind of a level of understanding. You know, you're talking about his childhood. And to me, the interesting thing about this book was, if you're a stinker, you know, a guy who's really done bad things, how do you narrate that to yourself? You know? I don't think it's the Cruella de Vil school of evil where you're like, yeah, I'm evil today and I'm loving it. But there's something going on. So how does, for 3 years, the question was, how does a guy who's done that, and he knows he's done it, so how does he speak to himself?
Yeah.
You know, how does he rationalize it?
What do you discover about putting your head in that headspace? I try not to put myself in the space of other people, in their shoes, in their headspace. I try to stay immune from that kind of empathetic response.
Just hover above them.
That's the best place. It's the best view. I don't know why everybody's so critical about it. What do you discover for being in that headspace?
Well, I mean, one thing, in his case, the whole thing, in the last, it's the last 2 or 3 hours of his life. And there's a series of ghosts who come around, as they do, and try to convince him that he's been wrong. And so it was interesting to kind of look into your own mind and say, well, how do I deny shit? You know, how do I, if I'm, or stuff, whatever. But if I,
cable, baby, it is cable.
But you know, when we've done something that we wish we hadn't done, there's actually a series of steps you go through. First, it's I didn't do it.
Right.
And, well, I did it, but I didn't mean it. Or I did it and someone made me. And finally, towards the end, you might, if you're lucky, especially if it's the last night of your life, have a moment of real honesty and clarity.